Welcome to this edition of Crunch Countdown. I'm AJ Mandariccio, and tonight the Syracuse Crunch look to make it 2 in a row on home ice as they take on the Bridgeport Sound Tigers right here at the War Memorial Arena at 7:30 p.m. Tickets are still available, and you can call the Crunch offices at 473-4444 or go online to SyracuseCrunch.com to get tickets. Now, the Bridgeport Sound Tigers are one of the hottest teams in the league, coming into tonight's game with points in 10 straight games, and the Crunch looking to get back into the playoff race, just 4 points out of the 8th seed in the Eastern Conference, so it should be a great game here tonight. But the action won't be just on the ice. Off the ice, there are plenty of events going on around the arena. We have the Culinary and Craft Fair continuing tonight. That one will be in Memorial Hall and on the second floor concourse. Also, tonight is $1 Haagen-Dazs night, and during the game, the people from Haagen-Dazs will be tossing out free ice cream where you have a chance to win an iPod Nano courtesy of Haagen-Dazs. Now, our play-by-play man, Jason Lockhart, will have an interview with Mark Fraser, and I'll speak with assistant coach Marty Wilson.
Joined by the Supercuts player interview, defenseman Mark Fraser. And Mark, 4-0 shutout last night against Rochester. It seemed like it was one of the better defensive efforts by you guys. What did you think about that?
Yeah, it definitely was. As collectively as an entire team, it was. That's one of the things with Trent coming in that we really wanted to focus on. This team has had no problem scoring, but it's been on the defensive side of the puck that we wanted to get better at, and no, everyone did a great job, and Tarks played really well in front of us, and our motivation for the third was just to play for him, and guys did a very good job.
And there were 31 shots against, but it seemed like there could have been closer to 60. You guys were blocking shots left and right. Is that something you're really focusing on?
It's we had a few penalty kills and a few big blocks, and when you're down a guy, that's definitely something you need to do. But as a defenseman, if you can't get in front of it, you're going to want to. We need to box out and do all the things prior to opportunities happening like that. But sometimes it's our last resort. But no, it was just great to see. It's a willingness and to see not just the guys on the back end, but the forwards were laying down too. And when guys are willing to do that, and you see that from the bench, it really sort of sets the tone, and everyone's willing to play for each other.
And final question, what are one or two things you want to key on for tonight against Bridgeport?
As of now, Bridgeport, they've been a pretty hot team. I know that they've been on a bit of a roll lately, and and they're a physical team, and we just want to, as much as we want to take into effect what they're all about, we also just need to focus on what we're about. And right now, as I said, we're a very strong offensive team. We need to work teams deep and work other teams' defense. Not everyone can handle our forwards, but we also need to be very sturdy on our end of the puck as well. We just really can't change anything from last night. Just it might be pretty simple saying be good offensively and defensively, but that's really simply we just need to focus on our game, and that's what we need to do.
All right, we'll go get them tonight against Bridgeport.
Thank you.
Here with assistant coach Marty Wilson and Marty. 4-0 win last night over Rochester, a complete game. Tell us about the win.
Yeah, it was nice to come out and get a lead, an early start. The guys came out, firing right away, and I think the shots before we got that first penalty were about 14-5. So, emotionally they were attached to this game. You could tell in the dressing room before the game, and that's what it's going to take from here on out. We put ourselves in a position where we can't take a night off, and we need consistency. And for the last 8-9 games, for the most part, it's been there. It got away from us a little bit last weekend, but the effort was still there. So we just got to stick with it.
Sold out crowd last night. How big was that in getting your guys pumped up and ready to go?
Well, yeah, I said yesterday that players feed off that energy, and it's nice when they're on their side, and we got to do things to get them on our side. But hey, the players enjoy it. It's always nice to play in front of a, I guess what do you call that, an electric atmosphere, right? So they appreciate it. So hopefully we can do more things to make them want to come watch us.
The penalty kill last night, killing off 6 straight. Power play scores a goal. How did the special teams play better last night, and how did they get better over the week?
Well, practice and commitment, and we changed up a couple things, obviously, but it's all on the players, and just our will's greater than theirs. The power play was good all night. We had 3 power plays. We had a lot of looks, a lot of chances. We were fortunate enough to capitalize on one. Break here or there, we could have had 2 or 3. On the penalty kill, they bared down, and a lot of it, the only time we get in trouble is when we give them second and third chances. So that was one of our big things. You get an opportunity to get rid of it down the ice, you got to make sure you're strong on the puck and clear the puck, and that's kind of been our Achilles heel there last weekend. It seemed like we give up a lot of second and third chances.
You're right back out here on the ice tonight against a Bridgeport team that has points in 10 straight games. What do you guys have to do tonight to slow them down?
Just play the way we can. We just worry about us. We don't care about Bridgeport and their record. We don't care about whoever we play in their record. We care about Syracuse Crunch and our attitude and our habits and our execution and our, just making sure we're emotionally attached to the game so we're ready to go. We want to make teams react to us. We don't react to them.
All right. Thank you very much, Coach, and good luck against Bridgeport tonight.
Thank you.